Things that you used to love, you don't love anymore. People you used to love, you don't love anymore. Your direction, your attention becomes focused in a different direction. Your love changes. Your hate changes. Everything about you changes. But that's only when you open your heart and you allow Tawheed, you allow true Iman to affect your heart. Many of us are just Muslims by name. My name is Kareem. My name is Rahman, Abdurrahman. My name is Abdullah. I don't eat pork, but I don't pray. I don't fast. I don't worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as He deserves to be worshipped. You don't eat pork, but there's a whole bunch of other things you don't do either. And that's because you haven't allowed true Iman to take control of your heart. You haven't given yourself a chance. You haven't allowed Iman to take control of your heart. Because what it does, it changes you. It transforms you into a different human being. It's not normal that an individual challenges the belief of his father. The kuffar, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, إِنَّا وَجَدْنَا عَلَيْهِ آبَاؤُنَا إِنَّا وَجَدْنَا عَلَيْهِ آبَاءَنَا وَإِنَّا عَلَىٰ آثَارِهِمْ مُقْتَدُونَ. That we found our forefathers following this religion, and we following in their footsteps, and we will be guided by their footsteps. This is the argument of the people of the book. This is the argument of the kuffar. This is the argument of the non-Muslims today. When you ask them, why are you a Christian? Why are you a Jew? Why are you a fire worshiper? Why are you a Hindu? They answer you, because this is the way my family raised me. This is the religion of my father. It's not normal that an individual changes from his religion. But this is what happens when truly Iman creeps into your heart. He asked his father, لِمَا تَعْبُدُ مَا لَا يَسْمَعُ وَلَا يُبْصِرُ وَلَا يُغْنِي عَنْكَ شَيْئًا. Why do you worship that which cannot see, cannot hear, and will not benefit you anything? He's challenging the religion of his father. Why? Because Islam is a religion of intelligence. Islam is a religion of intellect. And many ayats, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٌ لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. Indeed, those are signs for those who have intellect. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Won't you have any intellect? In many ayats in the Quran, Islam is a religion of intelligence. Muslims are intelligent people. The kuffar, opposite of that, there are people who blind follow. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described them in the Quran. لا يعلمون الكتاب إلا أماني وإنهم إلا يظنون. That they only follow from their book that which is quoted to them. And many of us as Muslims have fallen into the same category. We don't know our book. We only know the Quran in Ramadan. And many of us don't even know the Quran in Ramadan. Ask yourself, Muslims, ask yourself, how long have you been Muslim? And how long have you been ignorant to the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How long have you been Muslim and you still don't know how to read the book of Allah as it deserves to be read? How long have you been Muslim, depriving yourself of the reward that our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that whoever reads one harf, one letter from the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَلَهُ عَشْرُ أَمْثَالِهَا فَلَهُ عَشْرُ حَسَنَاتٍ. Then he has 10 rewards, 10 good deeds. He said, I'm not saying alif lam mim is one letter, but alifun harfun, lamun harfun, mimun harfun. Lam is one letter. Alif one letter, lam one letter, mim one letter. Just for saying alif lam mim, you get 30 hasanat. Or do we have enough good deeds already? We got enough. We don't need any more good deeds. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. But Ibrahim, he challenged the belief of his father. Why? Questioning him. Why? Trying to get his father to use his intellect. Why are you worshiping something that cannot hear, nor can it see, nor can it benefit you anything? Because if something can't hear or can't see, then it is deficient. If you can't hear or see, it's deficient. And this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from his beautiful names, is he is as-Sami' al-Basir. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the all-hearer, the all-seer, sees everything. La yakhfa alayhi khafiya. Nothing is hidden from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because had Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala been or without sight, or been without hearing, then he would be deficient. حاشا وكلا وتعالى الله عما يقول الظالمون علوا كبيرا. Then he asked his father, إني قد جاءني من العلم ما لم يأتك فاتبعني أهدك صراطا سويا. Knowledge has come to me that has not come to you. Follow me and I'll guide you to the straight path. Follow me and I will guide you to the straight path. Because many times, and look at how Ibrahim addressed him. He said, knowledge came to me that did not come to you. He didn't say you wrong. He didn't say you worshiping what is batin, because you don't approach people like that. That's not the way you give da'wah. That's not the way you call people to Islam. Even if they worship in that which is false. Even if they worship the devil. Even if they worship shaitan. Even if they worship Buddha. Regardless of what they worship, you don't approach people like that. Here it was his father worshiping idols. And he addressed them, oh my beloved father, with adab, with etiquettes, with manners, with good behavior. And the Muslims, we have a very bad reputation when it comes to our representation of Islam. And then we wonder why. We say, well, I called him to Islam, he don't want to hear. It's not that he doesn't want to hear. Your approach was incorrect. The way you approached him was incorrect. Ibrahim said to his father, Ya abati, oh my beloved father. He addressed his father with adab. This is the man that was responsible for giving birth, giving you life, by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us in the Quran to respect our parents. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ عَلَىٰ أَن تُشْرِكَ بِمَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٌ فَلَا تُطِعْهُمَا وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. And if your parents struggle, he used the word jihad, if they fight with you to commit shirk, that which you have no knowledge of, then don't obey them, but live with them in this life in kindness. This is even after they try to call you to shirk. Even after they invited you to shirk. And there's no sin in this dunya that is greater than shirk. So what about if our parents invite us to drink? And our parents invite us over to gamble, play cards. Some of us, we boycott our parents for the rest of our lives. How dare you disrespect me like that? That's their lifestyle. You expect that from them. What we don't expect that from is Muslims. The kuffar, we expect that from them. But look at the way that Ibrahim approached his father. He didn't say, you worshiping that which is batin, you on falsehood, you this, you that. People don't respect you when you approach them like that. They look at you as being aggressive. And what happens to you when you're aggressive? Either the person that you're approaching is aggressive like you, and you're going to bump heads. Or the person is passive, and you're the aggressor, and he's going to back away. He's going to cower down. And that's not what you want. You want him to feel comfortable. You want him to use his intellect, which is what Ibrahim was trying to do with his father. And this is the way that he approached him. And this is the da'wah of Tawheed. This is the da'wah of Salafiyah. Is that we approach people, our approach is with rifq, with lean, it's with gentleness and with kindness. Then once the individual displays his enmity and hatred toward the religion, then you may take a different approach. But initially, when you approach someone about Islam, your approach should be with kindness, with gentleness. Even if they wrong you, even if they violate you. Because Islam is a religion of tolerance. Where is the tolerance from the Muslims? We don't tolerate anything. We're intolerable people. We don't tolerate any harm. But then we read in the books, being patient with the harms that we receive therein, but then when someone violates us, we're ready to take retribution. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, Idfa' billati hiya ahsan. Repel evil with that which is better. We don't fight fire with fire. That's not our deen. That's not our religion. Especially when we're trying to establish Tawheed in a land where we're the minority. In a land where we're the minority, and the kuffar are the majority. But he said to his father, knowledge has come to me that has not come to you. Follow me, and I'll guide you to the straight path. He didn't say, I got more knowledge than you. I'm Muslim. I'm more smart. I'm more intelligent than you are. I'm worshiping what